Welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Battle Series, The School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Battle Spot ladder, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which are the equivalent rule set of the VGC 2017 season. So, how is everyone today? I hope everyone's had a great weekend, enjoying their Monday and ready for the rest of the week. So, I am literally recording this episode on Sunday evening. I've just finished playing the International Challenge, the April International Challenge. So we're jumping straight into an episode of the School of Hard Knocks this week, just to keep up and keep on track with everything that we've kind of got coming out this week. So we have a so before we get into the team that we're running today, I recorded all my matches from the International Challenge. And I don't know if you caught last week, but in 2 weeks' time I'm going on holiday, so I'll be away for 2 weeks. So I wanted to prepare as much content for those 2 weeks I'm away. So we've got stuff on the channel to watch for you guys. So that was the reason why I recorded the International Challenge. This time I didn't live stream it like I kind of said I was going to. So we're going to live stream the next one. But for this International Challenge, I've recorded everything. So in 2 weeks' time, 2 weeks today, we will have the International Challenge run that I had over this past weekend, and it's pretty fun. I'm not going to let anything slip with what I used or anything like that. I'll keep it all surprise, and hopefully you guys will really enjoy the content. It was a bit of a slog, a lot of games to play in like not very much time, because I didn't have much time over the weekend to record, so I've tried to squeeze them in as best as possible. So I really hope you guys enjoy that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you are subscribed so you get all the daily updates for when those videos come out. So on to today's episode, we have a very special team to feature. So an absolute hero of mine, Cooleen, Tman has kindly given me a team to use on the channel this week. Now, for those of you who don't know, Tommy has top cut. He's been a VGC player for a long time. He's a very good player, and he has top cut this season all 3 international championships. So he top cut London, Melbourne, and Sao Paulo in Brazil. It was just played a few weeks ago. So a massive shout out to Tommy. Thank you so much for the team, and I'll give a shout out as well to Major Bowman, Jake Muller, who provided me with the Pokemon, because he has been recently playing this team on his Twitch channel for the International Challenge. And what I'm going to do, guys, you need to go check out. Tommy has a brilliant YouTube channel. You can check him out on Twitter, so I'll leave his handle, his YouTube channel, and his Twitch channel down in the description below. So definitely go and check out his content, because he is an absolutely extremely brilliant player. And I'm lucky enough to be playing in the NBL as well in the coming weeks, and Tommy is playing in that, so it's going to be an absolute pleasure playing with him in that tournament. So I'm really looking forward to using this team. It's super fun. It looks really cool. I've not played any games with it yet, so I'm going into it brand new. I've kind of talked about it a little bit with Major Bowman, Jake Muller, who I will also give a shout out to for providing me with the Pokemon. So just to quickly recap on the team, we've got Tapu Bulu, Arcanine, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Dragonite, and Nihilego. So a really cool team. We've got 3 Ultra Beasts in there. Got Dragonite, we're featuring Tapu Bulu, and the Arcanine. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So what we're going to do is play this team this week and next week, and we'll try and see how we end up. I don't know if we're going to be able to do a team review episode on it, because it's obviously not my team, so I don't feel it's fitting that we would do that. But we'll see if we can maybe get Tommy on an episode possibly to kind of talk about it. That would be super cool. I don't know, he's quite busy at the minute. He has uni kind of going on, so we'll see what happens. But we have our first opponent of the day, and they are running a team of Tapu Koko, Garchomp, Celesteela, Mimikyu, Silvally, and Snorlax. So how are we going to approach this? Now, Tapu Bulu. Depends what that Silvally is as well. Can we kind of make out what type it is? I don't know if we can. Might be at the explosion variant though. It would kind of indicate that running it with the Mimikyu. Could possibly have parting shot as well. So how are we going to tackle the Snorlax? Right, what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Have we got Will-O-Wisp on the Arcanine? We don't. So Tapu Bulu might not be bad actually here. Okay. I'm gonna go Tapu Bulu, and I'm gonna go. Is Dragonite go Protect? That's the only thing. No Protect. So the thing is, if that Silvally explodes, we want something that we can switch in on it. So I'm gonna go Arcanine, Dragonite, and let's go Xurkitree as well. I don't even know if this is a good selection, but we're going to learn how to play the team as we go along, guys. But the thing is, it's a super fun team, so hopefully all these episodes will be really fun, the games will be really cool, and we're just going to kind of learn the team together as we go along this. So, see how we get on in this first match. So we're going to lead off with Tapu Bulu and Arcanine, and my opponent leads off with the Silvally Mimikyu. Okay, so quite a good lead, to be honest, because my opponent can just go for the Explosion and Trick Room, and there's not a lot we can do to kind of to stop that. Did we get... Let me just check this Arcanine out. It has got Intimidate, so we did get an Intimidate off. I just missed it. I'm just going to go for a Protect here with my Tapu Bulu, and I'm going to go for a Protect with the Arcanine as well, because I really expect an Explosion here. And we do not want to go down to... We don't want to take any unnecessary damage. If it doesn't explode here, we might just see a Trick Room. It's a really good lead, actually, if you think about it, because it's kind of like forcing you to protect, so it's kind of allowing your opponent to get the Trick Room up 100% of the time, really. But we just see a Flamethrower from the Silvally, and there's the Trick Room from the Mimikyu. Okay. So what have we got to switch in? This is the turn where we probably see the Explosion, to be honest. So I'm going to go for a Wood Hammer and an Extreme Speed into that Silvally. We should be under speed in the Silvally with our Tapu Bulu, so if we can get an Explosion off, avoid the Explosion, that would be ideal. And I think a combination of Extreme Speed and Wood Hammer should be enough. Yeah. So there we go. Avoid that awkward Explosion. We do take a bit of recoil damage from that Wood Hammer. And in comes the Snorlax. So, we've got to be really careful, because we could see maybe a Destiny Bond here come out from this Mimikyu. Like a Z Destiny Bond. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I think I'll just go for a Flare Blitz into the Mimikyu. Try and pick up the KO. Go for a Swords Dance with my Tapu Bulu. So you see the Snorlax go for the Belly Drum. We get the Swords Dance. Oh, I hope we don't see a Psych Up from this Mimikyu. That will not be ideal. Get the Flare Blitz into the Mimikyu. And pick up the Burn, which is really nice. Break the Disguise. And there's the Psy Up. Oh no. Okay. Not ideal at all. We need to stall out this Trick Room, to be honest. So how many turns have we got left of the Trick Room? 2. So we can protect at least once with our Tapu Bulu. But my opponent is pretty free here just to kind of double into everything they've got. I think he probably has to target into the Tapu Bulu here. So we could go for an Inferno Overdrive onto the Snorlax and get around it that way. Because the Tapu Bulu is the more threatening thing at the minute after it's just Swords Dance and threatens the KO pretty much in the grassy terrain. But opponent just targets into the Arcanine. Okay. Bit annoying. And a Shadow Claw from the Mimikyu. So all logic there going out the window. Right, what can we bring in now? Let's bring in the Circuitry. So we're gonna go for, should we go for a double protect or should we go for an attack? I'm gonna go for a double protect and I'm gonna go for a Tail Glow. I've got a good feeling that we're gonna get the double protect off. And then we stall out the Trick Room and then we really start threatening stuff with a +2 Tapu Bulu. I think we'll get it. Yeah. We deserve it. We're running Tapu Bulu. Style points. Should get it by itself. Oh, but it fails. But we are going to get this Tail Glow off. So I guess that does kind of help. And we should survive the Shadow Claw. Because of the burn. Yeah. Right, grassy terrain leaves the field and we'll bring the Dragonite in. Now the question is if this Snorlax has Protect or not. I'm going to go for a Sky Drop on the Mimikyu and I'm going to go for a T-Bolt onto the Snorlax. So let's see what happens. I think it's going to be, I don't know if a +3 T-Bolt will be able to take this Snorlax out though, to be honest. Snorlax has Protect. Alright, okay. We do get the Sky Drop though, so we will stop the Trick Room at least this turn. We could have went for another Tail Glow and then that would have been enough. I'm going to go for the T-Bolt again into the Snorlax. I've got to hope that it's enough. +3, like, it's going to be hitting super hard. I don't know if it's going to be enough to take out the Snorlax. It might be. Who knows? We'll have to just go for it and kind of hope. So there's the Sky Drop from the Dragonite. We get the T-Bolt off into the Snorlax. It's nowhere near going to be enough, is it? Nah. And we've pretty much lost this game. I hate Mimikyu Snorlax so much. Yeah. And no Trick Room. Can Dragonite do this by itself? We're probably going to see a Protect from the Snorlax now. I think we've got to just target into the Mimikyu. What's going to be enough? Well, we'll just go for an Ice Beam, see if that's enough. No Protect from the Snorlax here though, so it is just going to take us down. And there's the return, and good game to my opponent. Yeah, so not the best start. Not repping Tommy's team as well as it probably should have been. Yeah, we kind of just let the Mimikyu Snorlax set up there, so it's a bit disappointing. But it's early days. We're still learning how the team operates, and Snorlax Mimikyu is never easy to play against. It's definitely something I want to look at in the coming weeks, especially when I get back off holiday, how to handle it a bit better, because there was a few situations, as you'll see in the international challenge, where I did struggle against it slightly, but I'll not say any more. You can watch those videos, but it's definitely something I do want to discuss at some point on the channel. Bit disappointing, but let's not get down about it, guys. We've got to just keep it going. So we'll go into the next game, see what happens. Hopefully it's a lot better. So we have Star-Lord from Canada, 1590 rating, and a team of Kartana, Drifblim, Arcanine, Goodra, Tapu Lele, and Beware. So let's see. Got the Drifblim Lele combination there, but we need to be a bit wary of. What item has this Nihilego got on it? It's got Life Orb. That's going to be super cool. It's got Focus Sash. It's got a really fun set as well, actually. But Xurkitry's not bad against either. Celesteela's good. Celesteela's really good. Let's have a look at the Celesteela set. Excellent. So I'm very tempted to bring the Celesteela here. I'm going to bring Tapu Bulu just to get rid of the Psychic terrain. And I'm going to bring Celesteela. No, I'm going to leave Celesteela in the back as a switch in, because it's a nice switch in. Let's bring Nihilego, Tapu Bulu, Celesteela, and should we go Arcanine? Maybe. That Goodra is going to be difficult to deal with, so we might need the Dragonite, I think. Yeah, let's go for the Dragonite. Hopefully by like a couple of episodes in, guys, I'm going to go away anyway and just have a few games with this team, just to make sure that I'm up to speed with it and playing with it a little bit better on how it kind of operates and stuff. It's a very good team. Jake's doing extremely well in the IC with it, having a lot of success, so it's just about understanding the team and the concepts of it, and I will do that as the week goes on. So hopefully we have a better result in this game. We do see the Tapu Lele Drifblim lead from my opponent. We see the Drifblim get that Psychic Seed boost. Now, what are we going to do? We could just go for a Wood Hammer into the Tapu Lele. That will pick up the KO. And, could Power Gem into the Drifblim, or T-Wave it even. T-Wave's a nice option. Because it probably will, yeah. Although the T-Wave, it's probably going to go for a Tailwind, I'd imagine. So there's not really much point. We may as well just go for the Power Gem into it. So that's what we'll lock in with. So we see the Tapu Lele withdraw, Goodra come in. So it's probably a Sap Sipper, Goodra. Yeah, there's the Tailwind. And get the Power Gem into the Drifblim. Do really decent damage. And the Wood Hammer activating that Sap Sipper ability on the Goodra, and attack does rise. So here, what are we going to do? I'm going to switch out into Celesteela, and I'm just going to protect the Nihilego. You see a Destiny Bomb come out from that Drifblim. And what's the Goodra going to do? Fire type attack, Sludge Bomb into the Celesteela. So that's pretty nice. Thing is though, we can't. I'm going to go for a Leech Seed into the Drifblim, and don't want to break the stash on the Nihilego just yet. So I think I'm going to switch in the Dragonite. We have got the Assault Vest on it, so we'll be able to take a multitude of attacks that come out onto it. And at least we've got the Ice Beam to start hitting that Goodra. Do see a Will-O-Wisp onto my Celesteela, but it's not too bad. It's alright, we don't need to worry too much about it. Do see a T-Ball. It is into the Dragonite, but we take that like a champ. Get the Leech Seed onto that Drifblim, which is nice. And we can just really start concentrating down on that Goodra now. Should I switch out to Nihilego? No, I don't want the sash to be broken on Nihilego just yet. We want to kind of try and preserve that. So I'm going to go for a Heavy Slam into the Goodra and an Ice Beam as well. So we see the Drifblim withdraw. See the Tapu Lele come in. Does change the terrain on the field to that Psychic terrain. See Flamethrower from the Goodra into the Celesteela. We get an Ice Beam off. Let's see what the damage is like on this. Whew, not great. But we do pick up the freeze, which is huge. Okay, that is massive. That really helps us out a lot. And the Heavy Slam's still doing really decent damage, to be honest. So we're free to just keep... We're free to... Tailwind pit us out. So we can go for that Heavy Slam into the Lele. And... I could go for a Bulldoze as well, which might come in handy. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go Heavy Slam Bulldoze. Let's see what this Tapu Lele goes for. Like with the Assault Vest, we should be surviving the Moonblast. So there's the Moonblast. It is going to be into that Dragonite. See what the damage is like. 1 HP. Oh wow, that is insane. So we get the Heavy Slam into the Lele. Even burnt, this should do really good damage. It's alright. Bit underwhelming. Now I want to try and put off bringing in the Tapu Bulu until that Goodra is off the field. So I'm just going to double into the Goodra this turn. We should be outspeeding it with the Lele, but the Lele may protect or just switch out this turn. So if we can just get the Ice Beam and Heavy Slam into that Goodra, yeah, so there's the Lele switch out. Drifblim coming back in. And we go for the Ice Beam. And Heavy Slam should pick up the KO here. Should do. Yeah, and now we're going to Beast Boost. Special defense boost, so that's great. And then comes that Kartana. Okay. Right, we do not want to give the Kartana a free Beast Boost, so I'm going to go for a Flamethrower onto the Kartana, and don't really got a great switch in for the Dragonite. We might just need to give it a free Beast Boost, to be honest. Yeah, so I'll just go for an Ice Beam. We're gonna have to give that Kartana, yeah, but it actually targets into the Celesteela. Alright. And a Shadow Ball. Will we survive after this special defense boost? No. So the Dragonite gets it. So we will get the Flamethrower off, which is nice. Is it Sash though? Yeah. So I'm going to bring in the Nihilego now. As I say, I don't want to bring in the Tapu Bulu just yet. So, what we're going to go for? Because we can KO the Blim before it does anything. Kartana could just protect though. We'll go for the Flamethrower into the Kartana and we'll go for a Power Gem into the Blim. Kartana protects. So we will be able to get rid of this Drifblim. And get a Beast Boost. More importantly, yeah. So this next turn, I think what we'll do, we'll just target into the Kartana with Nihilego. It'll probably target us down, but we have got the Sash. And then even if we lose both Pokemon this turn, doesn't matter too much. As long as we take down the Kartana, that's the main threat at the minute. Then we've got the Tapu Bulu in the back we can bring in and should be able to easily clean up that Tapu Lele. So let's see, here's the Smart Strike, is into the Nihilego, just activates that Sash. So we will get the Power Gem off into the Kartana. The Tapu Lele really needs to target down the Celesteela or it will go down this turn. And the Beasts are doing some work. And there's the Psychic, is into the Nihilego. And Celesteela will be able to finish the game off with a Heavy Slam. Oh, but we use Flamethrower because we're fools. Okay, so never mind. We'll finish this off with Tapu Bulu. I'm not even paying attention to what moves I'm clicking in. Come on. It's alright though guys, I have a blanket. I've just paid like the whole international challenge, so I'm allowed a little bit of leeway, I hope anyway. So yeah, what we'll do now, we'll just go for that Heavy Slam and a Wood Hammer. And that should be enough to seal the game up. So, we do the team a little bit more justice than we did in that first match, but as I say, we are still learning how the team's playing. It is a super fun team. We see a Psychic come out from the Tapu Lele into the Bulu, and we get that Wood Hammer off, which is able to pick up the win for us. So very good game to my opponent there, and a great performance by the team. We managed to kind of pull a win out. So, very good. And again, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, because we will wrap things up here. But we'll be back tomorrow, Tuesday, with another episode playing this team. And as I say, I'm going to go away, have a few games with it, get used to it, see how it operates and things like that. And then hopefully come back in tomorrow's episode and we'll be a bit more versed with how the team runs and things like that. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope you really like the new team that we're featuring. Again, massive shout out to Tommy, Tman, Cooleen. Go check his YouTube out, his Twitch, his Twitter. I'll put everything of his down in the description below. So big shout outs to him. Again, a quick shout out to Jake, Major Bowman, and for the team, for the Pokemon. And yeah, that's it guys. So until tomorrow, did I say? Yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, leave a like. It's always appreciated. If you're new to the channel, obviously subscribe if you're not already, so you get all the updates when our daily updates come out for the School of Hard Knocks. Our QR code series, which is normally on a Wednesday, we'll be starting next week with our Doubles Overused series, and we also have the MBL, the Multi-Battle League, kicking off very soon. So I am proudly to announce that I am part of Team Leaky with Hibiki. He is a super top cool guy, and I will leave his channel in the description below as well, because you should go and check out his content is awesome. I watch it religiously, so do check out his channel. He's a great guy, great player, and all that is done. So we're going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to let you go away, enjoy the rest of the evenings. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching. It is always a pleasure. If you've got any questions about the team or the episode itself, just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But until tomorrow, guys, whatever you're doing, take care of yourselves, and I will see you then. So until then, guys, bye bye.